put the scripture there. Who is a wise man? So James is asking a rhetorical question because he's about to answer it. So who is a wise man? When we say you are wise, what does it mean? It means that you have intelligent sayings. Like when you are talking, you speak very intelligently with some wild vocabulary. Or is that a wise man? Who is a wise man? Is it the sly guy who is like, he can have this girl, have 3 girls in the same church and they all don't know? Is that wisdom? It's like, hey, Charlie, the guy be very wild though. Who is a wise man? Very quickly. It says, let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness of wisdom. So 2 things here that go with somebody who is wise. Conversation and works. Now, conversation is an old English word. You see, this is Shakespearean English for behavior. Let him show out of his behavior. Give us another translation. Let him show by his good conduct. Do you see? Good behavior. His good deeds. Because good deeds, good works, good fruits, they proceed from a good behavior. Like you behave well. You behave well. You behave well. So it says, who is wise? The person must show from his good behavior, his or her good behavior, the good works. Like you're a young person, young lady, you are very respectful. Your mother doesn't have a problem with you because when he sends you, you don't squeeze your face. You are like, you have gone to university, so now you don't have time for cooking. You don't have time for be sending out to go and buy things. You know, he's struggling with you. You are not wise. Immediately you come to that place, you are not wise. Because it says there must be a good behavior, good conversation, good conduct, well behaved. Well behaved. Somebody who is well behaved is a wise person. Let me continue so that I can finish in a short time. Yes. 14. But if you have, so he's contrasting what he just said. But if you have bitter envying and strife, it says that glory not and lie not against the truth. You see, he's telling you that what I'm going to tell you, it looks like it's not the truth, but that is the truth. That if you envy and you always strive, you are striving with your mother, striving with your father, there is no flow. Like he can never tell you what to do. And you will do it. It will be a battle. He has to say this, say that, call your uncle, call this person to talk to you before the thing is done. You are a fool. You see, there are young people here, so I can talk to them freely. Please, if you are old, I beg you. Yes, I beg you. I have to beg before I get into trouble. But at least these are my young people there. I can look at them in the face and tell them that you are not wise. You are a fool. Who is a wise person? It's like the person is struggling with you. Envy. You are envious. You see, if you are envious of your friend, you don't want her to do well. You don't want her to go forward. It's not wisdom. It's not wisdom. It's this type of, they call it crabology, pull him down. You know, we don't want that person. It's like we all have to be the same. There should be no rich person amongst us. All of us must be the same. It said this wisdom, put the scripture, this wisdom, it doesn't come from God. Look at it. This wisdom does not, this type of wisdom where nobody should do well. We should all be the same. You try and pull people down all the time. Bitter envying. It doesn't come from God. I said it doesn't come from God. It doesn't come from God. Look at it. Let's see where it comes from. It said it does not descend from above, but it is earthly. That means that it's here. It's sensual and it's devilish or it's demonic. Yeah. The devil entered you. Like every time strife. We can't tell you one thing that do this and it's done. You have to explain, talk back and forth before you do it. Or even it's not done. Because you are a young lady who thinks that now, dear, you know better. Do you see? You know better. So your mother, because she did not go to university, she cannot tell you what to do again. Meanwhile, she had the sense and the wisdom to take you to university and to pay for your school fees. But she cannot tell you what to do again. You are operating a wisdom that is demonic. That is devilish. That's what brings all the problems.